James, you can pretty much use as much as you want. There's not a specific length. You do three, 4, 5, 6 turns as you please.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to do 7, so it's actually 3 turns around it.
Yeah, you can do 3, you can do 4, you can do 5, you can do 6, you can do 7.
Okay.
Okay, at least 3, right? Give it a good 3 at least.
Right.
And then once you do your roll, I put the cone. Actually, I have one already made. See, so this has got 3 turns, right? And because it's hanging right here, this is how. Then I cut it. So this is based on a 4-inch cube, but this is going to be all tied up here. So
So it looks like it comes about halfway down, and then you
yeah,
curl the end there.
yeah, like right in the center. Yeah. So,
Oh, I see, right in the center.
yeah. So I position them with the coil, and then I cut it. So
Okay.
I have a long strip, and I cut it as I go. So
Huh. And so let me see. I'm trying to see. So did you put hot glue on top of the copper windings at this point, or?
yeah, there's I put the glue inside, wrap it around, and then glue all around this as well.
Okay.
Okay, I glue it so this stays intact, contacted with the aluminum, and then after I glued the whole glass to, like this one I showed yesterday in the video recording, you'll see exactly, this is the exactly same setup.
Okay.
6 to the Q24, and I showed exactly how to glue all this and how to glue it all in here as well. So,
And did you put the ash and the Gons before you put the hot glue? I'm sorry, not Gons. The oil.
water and ash. Yes, I water and ash. I dipped the foil in the water and ash first. Then I made a cone. Then I filled it up with glue. Then I let it dry. Wrapped the copper around it, and then I dipped it all. I did the measurements first.
Yeah.
And then after it was all done, I dipped it into the water and ash, the whole thing again.
Okay. Well, I did not put ash on my aluminum foil yet, but is that going to be the?
You can dip it on the outside. There's some that did that. It's okay.
Yeah, I just hate to throw it. Yeah, this is like an hour work just to make these 6 cones.
For the new
I'm
cones,
still waiting for
for the
them to dry.
new cones, you'll dip it in. It'll go in there and it'll nano coat it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I like how you like wound it up really close to the bottom, and it looks really neat instead of just doing random from the top.
because it goes flush right to the butt, see? And then it goes nice flush to the glass too.
Let me see where you started. Okay, so when you started, you also curled it in too.
Right there, see?
Yeah, well, that's not hard at all. That's so
No.
easy.
If you want to do extra turns, that's fine. But at least, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's not in the diagram yet, but I just
No, we're gonna get on that because everything happens so fast, and so I got to get a hold of Nano too. So we've got to work on that. We're gonna spend probably 2 days, 3 days on it. So with all the other ones too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's the Q24, the 144. There's a lot.
So I got like 2-inch cones.
Oh, those are cool. That's nice.
I'm pretty sure it will meet pretty close in the center, but it won't touch.
Yeah, don't let them touch, right? So.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you put the glue behind it, they'll make the cones come closer to each other. When you put the glues in the glass, this is the tips, it'll slightly go like this. So if they're like this close, they will touch.
Well, I see.
Glue will expand.
Yeah, well, I was just going to press it down real hard and then just pile it around the side.
Yeah, but just so you don't have an idea on that. So.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what I was showing. That's what I was showing yesterday, and I had to still cut a little bit more as I went. And I glued the whole thing.
Okay.
But there is a video of the whole thing, the cones from start to finish. Every question you asked is all in there. Okay, where was I now? So we're getting on the parallel here. Okay, we're putting the last one here, which is the number 20. So, and my in is going to connect to my in of my 20, which is a parallel, is going to go in between it's going between 3 and 4, which is right here. It's your first layer that we glued. So there's your 3 and 4. I already put the wire there. It's going to connect there. And the out is going to be on mine, between my 14 and 15. So we don't have them labeled. So we know that you can just count backwards if you want. I was just going to show you how to do it. Okay, so here's your 17. Remember the first one is 17, so it's 16, 15, 14. Okay, and 13 is over here. So my out on my last 20 parallel is going to be right here between 13 and 14. Actually, I mean 14 and 15. It's over here. See? So 17, 16, 15, 14. So between 14 and 15, we're going to pick the out. And I'm just going to move, I'm just going to turn. Now that I know where the one wire is going to go here and one's here, I'm just going to position this where it captures both really easy. So my in is going to be here, my out's going to be there. Okay? And this is how I'm going to do it right here. This is the last parallel on the top. Every time we try to do these workshops with the cones, we get carried away with other stuff too at the same time. So, well, I wouldn't say care, we get fun. It's nice to have those chats, actually. I probably will spend more time on those emotionals and clear some blockages out. If you guys are willing to go step by step with it, I can help that way as well. If you're not shy, or else we'll just do it in a collective way.
Oh, I have some question for another person, Marlin. His question is like, um, do we have is something related to the Q144, and he say, do we have to use the box? And to me, it's like, Peppi, you see, Peppi, the Optimus Prime, there is a box there. He's supposed to use a box,
Yeah.
but it was just that I didn't understand what his question mean, though.
Yeah. He doesn't want to use a box. I don't know why.
Mhm.
He
think
also
she's
had a
saying.
picture of it. He had a picture of all these capacitors all glued
I
together.
think that she's asking is whether we have to use the cube. Maybe somebody use the sphere,
No. He wanted nothing. He wanted just to make it with just capacitors, just joined together in a square shape.
Okay.
That's the picture he put.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, he had a picture of it already. And someone said, as time goes on, that's going to fall apart.
Hmm.
And I was thinking, well, the physical unit, whatever you're using, also holds the glue, which is, the food for it. So if you have a box, you can put more glue on, whatever you're holding it. It gives you a structure to hold the glue.
Structure and integrity.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to deviate, Pep.
Yeah, so it's not going to work well, by the way. I'm just Prime already
Well,
told me.
yeah, he was the one that I answered. PI has given very simple, plain instructions.
You need
Please
to-
follow them. If you choose not to follow them, then ask the plasma yourself and get an answer.
You need the tube. The field is going to create vibrations. It's going to move. It's going to deactivate the fields all the time because you don't have a stabilized and you don't have the tube. So your thing will not work as it was intended to work. So you're going to get what you're going to get out of it. So don't expect what you have out of it or what plasma is going to give you. So I'm just giving you heads up. But you can,
Plasma intelligent or higher intelligent. How can we human or low intelligent can even understand higher intelligence or that design higher thing? We can't. We just gotta trust it.
yeah.
So in the blueprint, the container for the cone has many options. They are all okay, right? Um,
In positioning them,
Besides cube, there are many other options. Not the cube. I'm talking about the cube. Some people use the sphere, like a ball.
oh yeah, they can do that too.
Okay.
They have the option to use any containers they want.
Any kind of shape is okay, right?
Well, are you going to get a triangle shape?
No, not really.
Square.
Square. Okay.
They sell a lot of stuff square, so.
Did I hear you say that metal was not good to use?
Metal they do use metal, but it's the last on the list. So
Okay.
I wouldn't even bother using it.
All right.
It costs money too, doing that.
Well, I got this can that a bottle of tequila came in. It's a beautiful can. I saved it, and I thought, what am I going to do with that?
It's a tin can.
Yes.
Yeah, you can use that if you want. Yeah.
I'll try it. It's a beautiful can. I thought, I wonder what I can do with this.
I thought it was like a metal or something like tin. When I saw tin can, and then it came to my mind, gave me a vision of tin can.
Mm-hmm. There's a special edition tequila for Spanish Mexican appreciation or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
D.
Drink anyway.
D, I was listening to Plasma Intelligence. They were talking about John, and they said the only person they know that can put John, JK, right? JK in a good working order is D. I say, yeah, it's true, Plasma Intelligence. Only D can do that, because D should have that, that radiated, that radiated light. She can just look at John and blast him with a laser.
It's a gift. It's a gift, and for a long time I used to, like ignore it. And then one day I heard this lady say, "You know what? Got the gift, got to use it."
Exactly.
And if you don't, you will lose it. I mean, people don't understand that. You need to find out. You need to understand your gift and flow in it. And but like you say, people have been kicked down a lot. So they're afraid. But after being kicked out of several churches, I got over that. So.
I know.
Hey, can I show you guys my Q24? The way I constructed it, I'm pretty sure is totally just fine. But there have been a couple of things that I thought was totally just fine. It turns out I was wrong. So.
Who are you? Can you address?
Yeah, this is Paul. Can I? Here we go.
My drug guy.
What's that?
I say you're a favorite shroom guy. Drug. The shroom guy. I call you the.
Hey, I've been sober all day.
Congratulations, buddy. I was thinking about you today. Congratulations.
Yeah. And in fact, I think I just turned off Plasma Intelligence to one of my buddies when I said, "Oh man, I gotta quit smoking weed." He's like, "Shit me." But you can see here how I've constructed this thing, but that's not an issue. I mean, it's all solid. It should be fine, right?
Here's your.
You see me there? If that shows.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that, Paul.
Your phones are all stabilized, Paul?
What's that?
Your phone stabilized well?
Yeah.
The field is going to shake that, okay?
What's that?
The field is going to shake it.
The field, I'm not sure what you mean.
The strength of the field is going to shake it. So make sure to stabilize those cones.
I've got The cones, well, on these, I had the wire on the inside of the foil.
Yeah,
And
those
wires.
the go on the outside, the coils, right? You have to put the wire on the outside.
Well, I didn't know that on this one, so I had to actually have the wire on the inside of my cone on this one. The new one I'm building, it's on the outside.
On the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the wire wrapped around there and then all glued on there. So I mean, it's pretty solid. It's
look cool. I like it. Dip all even your wood, in the water and ash.
everything. Yeah.
Everything. That wood will come alive as well.
I like to.
Make sure it's oil. And make sure it's oil.
Yeah, make sure there's oil. Yes.
Yeah.
I like to comment, Paul. That's really ingenious what you did there. So are you like planning on putting in some kind of bucket and just filling it all up with hot glue around it?
No, I was pretty much going to leave this one the way it is. I thought I put more glue on it, but looking at it again, I missed some spots. I should go back and touch it up.
Yeah, make sure it's stabilized because the strength field will shake it and it will just disconnect all the time.
Yeah, 'cause you need to put glue. Like, I know you can't see my arrow here. I'm talking to myself. Where the capacitor joins the wood sticks.
Yep, that's
You
where
run
it's
your glue along the cap and run it really thick. So when it starts to shake, it'll keep it won't shake apart.
It's on there pretty solid. I did put glue where you said, but like I said, I thought I did a better job. I need to go back and touch that up.
Well, I can't see the glue, so I can't see the glue. But I'm blind.
I should put more on there. I thought I had more on there, but
yeah, it needs some food. It needs it for But yeah, I would definitely put more. That is awesome looking.
Yeah,
It really is.
I almost like to try to. I know Kusa might get mad at me for saying it's an experiment, but what if you could take that and put it in like a large bucket or something, and then fill it all up with beeswax, so you have your organic resin? No.
Please don't deviate, James.
when I was talking to you, Kasal, I don't know, whenever it was, a handful of days ago, talking about trying to build one to put on my motorcycle, and you said dip it all in a resin. So that's cool, right?
No, when I was talking to you, I did not know what angle you were going. I'm trying to understand where you're coming from because I was trying to accommodate. But since you in a public group, no, we don't do anything to the resin. It's not even what Plasma Intelligent even want. They want us basically to follow standardization. And because I didn't know you, and I just met you, I don't know where you were coming from. And I don't know what were you planning to build, you know what I'm talking about? So I didn't have
I was going to have it on a motorcycle, so it would be open to the elements, rain and whatever.
Yeah.
I just want things to wash off, the ash and oil. And
yes. Yeah, now I understand. If you're planning to explore an element, there is a way to do that. Number one, put it in some kind of container and pour resin into it. Feel the whole thing now become like solid glass, but it'll be heavy. So heavy, but I mean, when I heavy, probably gonna be like 10 pounds or something.
I was thinking maybe just kind of take the resin, have this over a bucket and just pour resin over it, so all the resin would kind of flow through it. And I'd probably have to do it in a few batches, but just to make sure everything got coated.
Yes, it will do fine. Getting it once it's solidified, you can take it outside. It's for all weather purpose. But however, that's for you. But only Peppi can approve it to be public knowledge. So that's not on me. It's on Peppi. If Peppi and Francesca, Optimus Prime say it's cool for the public, that means the public can do it. But until then, only you can do it. For you, But it's not for public until Peppi approve of it.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yep. I just wanted to check. Well, there have been a couple of things I thought were not a big deal, but they were, as I'm, learning.
Yes. As for that, it will work to pour resin on it and everything. But that's just for your system. and it will work perfectly. But the problem is I can't tell the public to do it. Only you, because you were the one who were asking. But publicly, only Pappy can make such an announcement for the public to emulate.
Awesome. Thank you.
So are we kind of clear on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Yes. But yes, it will work. Everything would be just fine. It would be perfect. But however, all of you can't do that until Peppy clear you. So it's case by case. In your case, it's good. It's good to go. But you still got to get permission from Pappy. So go ahead and ask
Yeah,
Pappy if you can
it's
do it.
good. Yes, good. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
It was already. Yeah, you're good, Paul.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna just show you guys the parallels here. Ooh, this is taking forever to build this thing here. We're distracting. Okay. So we have our 17. We have our 18. 17 is your series that continues. We have, okay, here's your 17, and then we have our 18 here. So our 18, the parallel, it goes in between your number 1, which is on this side right here, and it goes in between your 1. Parallel here is your number 19, which will go in between your 2 and your 3 of your capacitor. So if you guys can mark that, or just your 1, 2, 3, 4 is your first layer. So you can remember that too. And then your number 20 will go in between 4 and 3, and in between 14 and 15. And that's for your top, okay? And then you flip it underneath. Remember, before I close the lid, I put water and ash in it, and I also sprayed oil in it, because now I close the lid, I'm not going to access it. But later, we're going to dip all this as well. Put upside down. Voila. And now you can do your 21, 22, 23, and 24. Your last parallels. Cool. As you can tell, everything's all one piece now, even the top. The glue, all of it, all one piece connected here, here, inside, all of it. When I wet this, it will not come apart. Okay, there. See? Dripping from inside. So, our last 4. Okay, 21, 5 and 4. Now, if you're confused upside down, you just put it this way. And because you're 21, right? 21 is going to go in between your 4 and 5 because it's continuing that way, and between your 13 and 4. So before you flip, if you have them labeled, you shouldn't have a problem, right? Just label them all. If you, by any chance, you didn't label them, or you labeled some, just start from your number 1 again, okay? So you find your 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have your 4, because 21 is going between 4 and 5. So my 4 and 5 is right here. And what you can do is just put a wire to it. You can hook it up from this way, and then you can flip it upside down. So your in of 21 will hook in between 4 and 5. Okay? Just double check, make sure the 4 is connected to the 5. And then away you go. Actually, let me bring this. Let me bring it underneath from here. The rest of the connections are going to be easy now, more easier. I had enough space to connect to 1, 2, 3, and 4, so now the rest will be all on the outside. So you can use your pliers to twist this. Cool.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Looks like a temple on the top of it.
Yeah, it's like a temple.
Yeah.
The Cambodia temple in Bayon, in Angkor Wat.
So there. So we connected that. Gonna leave it a little bit longer. Now that we got the 4 and 5, now we're gonna hook up the wire to in between the 13 and 14, because that's where 21 is gonna be hooked up. So now you can either go backwards if you're counting again. So again, we're on the top here. So if you're confused, just flip it upside down so you can find your number 1. Here's my number 1. You can count backwards, just knowing that the top is 17 and your connection, so it's 16. Or you can start just 16 from your 1, because the opposite would be 16, your last one on here. So you can go 16, 15, 14, and 13. Okay. So in between 13 and 14 is going to be the out of 21. Okay. And it also has a cone connection. And this is on the outside, so it's really accessible. So. For first timers, if you're not used to building a Q24, take your time on the parallels. Could be confusing. So we're going to flip it over now. Okay? Get that there. Here, that should work that way. So this is my in and this is my out. Okay. Now position your in and your out capacitor on top of it. So I know my in is going to connect here. I'm going to put this under here. Here, balance it. Make sure you have something to balance your battery, else this will tip. So my in is going to go here and my out is going to go right here. Okay? Because I know that's going there, I'm going to glue this so it places it there. Now this is my first layer, so I'm going to do it really well so it connects and bonds with all the capacitors, the whole unit. This is my last connection. There.
Bookshop every night. How you like it, Pappy?
I'm loving it.
Yeah. John gonna be coming up with some crazy stuff again. That's what told me that he gonna repeat the same pattern again. And it's true. Uh, the funny part is, once you get that thing on, he will be blocked. I know you will block him. Crazy because it's too much at stake of his certain thing. And I know D wish she would do it instantly. She's just being nice right now. But when it comes to the rest of humanity, she have no problem doing what she have to do. Right, D?
Yes, sir.
See? No, he told me she gonna get him. What?
Out of love.
I don't know. She's the loving pit bull.
No, hey, I've been called worse than that. But that's
Well, that was a good compliment. I got away with that one.
yes, it was. That was a good compliment. My favorite dog.
I would like to show. Is it okay? I share screen. I'd like to show my progress. I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where I have to find me. Okay. Can you see me? Okay, guys.
I can pin you.
Okay. So I use a dish right there,
There.
and you see how I hot glue everything, and I make the design. And now it's my inside. Now I can put oil on it immediately. I mean, my oil have ash and everything, but it's already been water and ashed it. It's been soaked it the whole night. Just look at it.
That's beautiful.
Mhm. It's big. Look at the big cone. Can you see it?
I know, it's you.
I want to make sure it's nothing moved. Can you guys see that?
It's smothered them cones.
Yeah. Look at how big the cone is.
Oh, no, that's some serious glue there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I want to make sure this thing have all the power it needs. It's little. It's a mini one. You can go right there, as you can see. And look at that. Look at it. So, you can tell. Oh, almost broke it. Now, how you like it?
I think it's awesome.
Now I'm gonna. This is the hardest part, making everything set up. All this that take mostly all the time. But then when hooking it up, it's easy. You know, got wire right there. I pop out one every night, don't I? Oh, every
Yeah.
2 nights.
I'm telling you, pop them out like babies. Birth and hips.
I just couldn't believe it. Hot glue and baking paper and aluminum could do all this, could save the world. This is an ashes water and oil could save the world. This is crazy. I must be dreaming.
It feels like we're giving birth to humanity.
Yeah. How you like it so far? Now that you no longer feel high, now you feeling reality again. Can't do anything now.
Nice job there.
Oh, I've been high and sober plenty. I'm used to both. I can deal. It's not bad. I just like getting high, but I can do sober.
Peppi, I got a question in relation to nano coding. I mean nano Nate. Sorry. You
Nano.
been talking to him? He's not show up lately.
I haven't seen him at all. Haven't heard from him. Is he still on vacation?
No, he's been back in a vacation for 6 days already.
Well, I'll have to get a hold of him then. We'll see how much time he's got. We have to get some blueprints going here.
Yeah.
Designed nicely. Apologize for the hand drawing, guys, but it's just a fast one to give out.
I want to oil myself. Right there. Hey, look at my oil, Pat.
What's that?
This oil has some ash in there. Oil, vegetable oil, and coconut oil mix. And put some ashes in there because sometimes I didn't spray everything with ash water.
Yes.
So I just make sure that, oh, you know what? I want to make sure I cover my ends. So I just put some ash into the oil. So therefore it has all the carbon and stuff.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Smart.
Now I can use it.
Now you can spray it all over on it when it's needed. Yeah. You're the best, bro.
That's my paintbrush.
Ta-da. Nice and balanced.
Paintbrush. Taking oil on it right now. Coconut oil with vegetable inside here.
Okay. Okay, my 5 and 6 is right here. Oh, okay, we're gonna hook up my other parallel here. So number 22. So if you guys have your blueprints in front of you, you'll know which one I'm talking about. And that's going between 5. I better use the pliers here. Between 5 and 6 here. My fingers don't reach in that plate there. There. 5 and 6. That's tapped in. First photo. And then we're going to hook the other one in between 12. 12 and 13. So then you can just go backwards. There's 1, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12. There we go. Be careful when you're going backwards too. I'm just turning it upside down because it doesn't, so I can have, so it doesn't fall upside down here. I have no support for it.